Yo, what's up? Anyways, today we're gonna make a tier list about Stronghold Legends units from best to worst. Well, we're gonna start with archers. Archers are simple. They have a low health, pretty much no HP, and very bad at melee. But here's the cons. Oh, actually, pros. They they have a long range, meaning they can literally snipe any unit that's away, especially OP when put in large units. They're easy to replace too, so if you lose like 100 of them, they're gonna be back in no time. No time, so it's really a OP unit, and my personal opinion, Archer goes to S tier. Crossbowmen. Crossbowmen are slow. Yeah, they're armored, they can take a bit more beating. They're really bad at sieges because they're slow, so if you like use a whole unit to them, it's gonna take some time to get them all back and at the position where they're supposed to be. And a group of macemen can literally wipe them out when you're attacking someone. But when it comes to putting them against like a strong unit, they do pretty decent. But I don't recommend putting them against archers or macemen or literally using them as a attack or siege unit because they're really bad at that. I prefer using them as defensively. So crossbowmen go A. Knight, yeah, you have a tanky, cool dude sitting on a horse that runs very fast. But the moment that horse dies, the knight is useless. Basically, two archers or a few spearmen can kill a knight when they take out the sword. So I'm gonna put it at trash. Really, they're expensive as well. Like you could get a few pikemen instead of wasting your time on a knight. So I'm gonna put them on trash list. Mason. They have a low health. They're very fast. They also deal some decent damage and are very cheap to produce. So when you're under siege, you can destroy your opponent's siege equipment, and even if you lose your maceman, in no time you can replace them and just do it again and again and again until your opponent decides to make a line of pikes, which is going to become more expensive. And also you can use them to take out undefended archer groups and crossbowmen. So I'm gonna but I'm at 8 here because other than that, marksmen aren't that useful. I don't really see using them at the siege. When I'm attacking someone, I mainly use them as a defensive unit. When, there's a trebuchet far away and I need to destroy it, I use maceman against it. So I'm gonna put it A. Pikeman is S. Yes, it's a defensive unit. Yes, it doesn't deal the same damage as a swordsman, but when put at defense or walls, they can do pretty damn well. And let me tell you, they can be a good wall for archers when sieging someone. So I'm gonna put pikemen at S. Not only they are cheap, so if you like lose a few of them, you can replace them pretty fast. And they cost no honor, meaning like as long as you have enough peasants, you can just pump them out and out, and you'll never run out of them. Man at arms, it's a very weird situation, honestly. Man at arms, yeah, they have like kind of you could call them archers. They don't have much range. They die fast. Their melee is bad, but they are very cheap. But still, I would rather use macemen instead of man at arms, mainly because they are not as fast as macemen, and when they use their spear, they're pretty much useless. So I'm gonna put them at D. Swordsman B. Swordsman is like a copy of pikeman, only it costs a bit more and it looks cooler. It deals more damage. I don't like using it because because the honor. I don't want to spend time building statues or farms for honor, so I just prefer pikemen over them. So that's with military. It's turn for ice faction. White Witch. It's a straight D. Listen, when the unit has no counters for it, like no archers, no crossbowmen, they can be very good, but even one archer or two can like wipe out a whole group of white witches. They have very low HP. They're good harassing units, but when there's a counter or archer nearby, they can pretty much do nothing. Frost giant, nothing. Frost giant. Frost giant is very good. Listen, it's expensive, but you get bang for your buck. They can be very useful in sieges and groups of 10. They pretty much very hard to take down. They can take out walls, they can units, they are fast, they're like basically everything you want in a unit a frost giant has. So straight S tier polar bear is cheaper than frost giant. They can also be very useful too, and plus polar bears can take out walls as well, which makes them very useful in sieges. So I typically use them as tanks when I'm playing as ice. And in my personal opinion, polar bears are S tier. They're cheaper than giants. They're cheaper than giants. If you like lose them, you can replace them pretty fast. So I'm gonna put them in S. White wolf is C. Yeah, listen. When you have walls, white wolf can do nothing. They're literally so easy to kill. As long as you have few groups of macemen actually, they will do nothing. So I'm gonna put them C. Dwarf. If I to talk about this, well, dwarfs are just C tier. They're slow. They don't have much HP. They're cheap to produce, of course, but I prefer using shield maidens instead of them. Shield maidens, on the other hand, I'm gonna put them B tier. Yeah, they basically shield maiden and Saxon warriors are the same thing. So I'm gonna put both at B. Werewolf is S tier. Here's why. They do a lot of damage. Yeah, they have no armor, and basically, if you have a 50 group of archers, they will just die immediately. But here's the thing, you can produce them immediately. As long as you have like a stack of money, like 500 gold or something, or 1,000, you can make groups of wolf and just send them back. Keep sending them as long as you have peasants. Wolves are easy to replace, and they do decent damage as well. Pretty much they're like everything your dream unit. Not only cheap, fast, you can use them in sieges. There's werewolf launcher, so you can literally just throw them inside the castles and kill enemy archers. I'm gonna put werewolf at S. They're very useful. I like to use them when I'm playing evil. Hellhounds, on the other hand, it's same thing with white wolf, so I'm gonna put them C. Demon vampire creeper, well, I'm gonna put it B, because here's the thing. Yeah, you can turn a big group of archers into yourself or your side, but they are very good at the early game, but later on they kind of get useless. So I'm gonna put it B. Giant demonic bat, straight S. Listen, giant demonic bat uses ISS tactics, and boy does it works. Yeah, it's a bit expensive, but you can like clear the whole towers filled with crossbowmen with these bad boys when you have them in groups of 10. They're very useful, so I'm gonna put them as Saxon warriors. Same thing with Maiden B. They're not that useful. I prefer using something else instead of them. They can tank very well, but when I get the choice to literally just mass produce Saxon warriors, I typically take werewolves because they're just faster. They're just better. I'm gonna put Saxon warriors at B. Okay, thanks for watching. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching today's video. And this is my personal tier list. I might sound a bit rash because I'm sick, but press the like button, subscribe. See you later. Bye bye.